All
Get
right.
lost, Andrew.
And that's on the recording. Gotcha.
Jokes. Okay, bye guys.
All right. Thank you everyone for coming to our leadership training. We missed you guys last week, but we also had amazing leadership training from SFR, from head office, and it was better for us to tune in and watch those as they became available to us. But one of the biggest things I think as we become a director is to be able to help and develop more leaders and to help other people. And I thought who better to come and train and talk and share her own experience than Bubba, who is the SSD to, hopefully I pronounce this right, Mana Aiga? Aiga?
Ainga.
Aiga.
I knew there would be a tricky one. She asked me how to pronounce it. I'm like, I don't know.
Because sometimes there's like silent letters. Oh, so close yet so far. But she's the SSG for that group of family of teams. She has 6 frontline directors. She has 7 second-gen directors. And I'm sure there's probably more coming with end of month magic. So, Bubba, the time is yours.
Thanks, guys. Thanks, Andrew and Cindy, for this opportunity. You guys know I just love doing trainings. But am I able to share screen, Cindy? I don't think it's letting me. Yeah.
One sec.
I'll have to make you a host.
We'll make you a host, but you have to mute people then.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, should be right now.
Okay, so I'm just going to share a slideshow. Hopefully this works. How do I play it again? Sorry, I was practicing this today and now I've forgotten how to do it.
Just play up there.
No, it should say play slideshow somewhere. No, not that one. There we go. Why? How do you play the slideshow? Just go to slideshow. Oh, slideshow. Yeah. Oh, thank you. You're welcome. Okay. So we'll get started now. I'm just gonna go. Sorry. I'm nervous. Like, are you nervous?
No.
Yeah, because you're not talking. That's why. Oh, no, it's supposed to go back. Okay, so we're going to get started now because I've already clicked and I have no idea how to go back. So, hello to everyone. For those of you who don't know my name is Bubba Ata, or Bubba, as everybody knows us, me and the Sensi world. This is Ata, my husband. We live in Alice Springs, which is in Central Australia, smack bang in the middle of Australia. We have 4 children. I'm nervous. What else was I supposed to say?
Dad lives with us.
Yeah, we look after our dad. My sister lives like 2 houses down.
And the population of
Alice Springs
is about 30,000.
About 30,000 people. We love it here. It's extremely hot and extremely cold.
It's probably the best, move that we've ever made.
Yep, we love Alice Springs, except our kids don't. They miss their family in Brisbane. Anyway, so yes, we are superstar directors for Team Mana Ainga, which Ainga translates to family in English. We joined Sensi in August 2018. We didn't have a team for like 7 months, but now we have a group of 303 amazing consultants from all over Australia and New Zealand. We have 2 star directors. We have 11 directors under us, and we have a few more who are definitely going to hit by the end of July. So we're just going to go ahead and get started. Excuse my nerves. I'm like freaking nervous as heck. But we're just going to talk about how to build leaders. So these are our leadership 3 calls for us in our business and our team. For everyone else, it could be different. And we're going to be sharing exactly how we
go through and how we build
leaders or
our frontline.
Yeah, our frontline, or help our frontline, or anyone really in our downline to become leaders. So wish me luck. Okay, so leadership 3 calls for us. So these are the main 3 for our business: is trust, communication, and value pour in. So we'll start at trust. Oh my gosh, I'm so nervous. Freaking hell. Okay. So trust. They must trust you in order to feel like what you have to say has substance for them to believe is achievable, because they know you want to help them win. It's not the you show, it's the better together culture. So I know you guys are at the stage now where you're directors. So building relationships is always a must. And do I have to add anyone, Cindy, or do you guys handle that? Okay, sorry. Yeah, so building relationships is basically what you do when you first start off, when you have your teamies sign up under you. So for us, building on from that relationship, like that never stops, that never ends when they sign up with you. Oh my gosh, Laurie, I'm so nervous of interfering. So I think vulnerability is probably one of the biggest ones for myself. Like, I know they say that emotions is a big part of this business, and that's pretty much what I run on. I get really emotional. I do wear my heart on my sleeve. We're very opposite, Ata and I, so we balance each other out. So yeah, so when we do have people sign up to our team, and we build that relationship, and I find that when the trust comes in, when you can when you're able to be vulnerable about your story, and especially like the challenges that you go through within your business. So I find that once we sort of break down the walls first as leaders, or as what do you call it, sponsors, then our teamies are also able to break down their walls, and
it
we're able to
increases
connect.
that communication. When you increase that that trust, it's easier to build from there.
Yeah.
And move forward.
Yeah. So so vulnerability is a big one for us, especially for me. As our teamies know, I deal a lot with them. I deal with the training and all that and whatnot. And so us is mostly in the background, but he does a lot of work at home with us and the kids and stuff. Anyway, sorry, I'm going off topic. And also being genuine, just sharing your story. And again, that's part of being vulnerable. Just not sugarcoating, not in a rude way, but just being real and raw.
Be humble.
And definitely be humble. So then you can all connect and relate on this sort of level. Okay. So.
And I guess the ideas start to flow a lot more freely as well.
Yeah. Then you have that trust. So cool. The next one is communication. So being a leader means setting clear communication and expectations from day one. It's hard at first, but it will save you from a burnout. When you communicate clear, your team learns how to be a leader from your actions and how you handle situations. So, excuse me. Being transparent is a really big one for Ata and I. So Team Mana, our family, Team Mana Ainga, know that when we share results in our team, we're pretty transparent. I don't like to cover anything up, only because, and everyone's different, but this is the way that I know has worked for us. And I know that our team love it, our frontline respect the fact that we do share our results, just because we feel that when we're more open to our teamies, they're more open with us. So on our team page, we share our results, or our PRV.
More open book.
So we're pretty open book. And oh gosh, I've now lost my train of thought. Just being transparent with everything, with how we run our business. So all our frontline are actually on our VIP group, so they can actually see firsthand how much work we do and how hard we do work. Again, that's up to everyone whether they do have their front or anyone on their VIP groups or not. But I find that I learn from them and they learn from us. So having systems that are replicable. So when this is only new for us, but we've only introduced coach calling. I've actually seen many other successful consultants do the coach calling, and I never thought it was anything that what's it called? I didn't think I needed it because we were so little, but now I understand. I know a lot of our teamies, like Debbie and Mel and Lolo, in the beginning, we were pretty much texting and messaging and how to run your business the whole
So thanks to COVID-19,
we've finally switched
utilize
to
these other opportunities that we can.
the options that we can use. So coach calling has been a really eye opener for us. I'm sorry to my our earlier teamies that we weren't able to provide this for them, but so we do the coach calling and pretty much. Sorry, I'm trying to remember. God, I'm still nervous. My heart's beating a million miles an hour. So yeah, just having those systems in is a big help with communicating with your teamies. So we have also the coach call, and we have the what's it called?
Front.
Early was joining, so now we have over 300, and I get really freaked out with doing liveys. I have to like fight him to come on the liveys with me sometimes because I'm scared, but as you do it scared. But yeah, now that we have our frontline mana page, it's just so much easier for me to be able to share directly with our frontline, and then obviously it's a domino effect. They share what you do down to
I think it's good we do follow-ups as well.
Yeah.
So follow-ups is very important as well.
Yeah, with our teamies. I mean, like
frontline.
Yeah.
Yeah. So to make sure that they passing on
the info down the line. Yeah. Oh my gosh, everything. I'm trying to do this off the top of my head, guys. So please forgive me if I sort of pause.
It's already down there. All right, let's keep going.
Okay, and then so having systems that are easy for your teamies or your frontline to follow is also vital. So so I really recommend the frontline page.
That's our process. The process will be our frontline page and all that.
Yep. And then be the inspiration, guys. What do you call it? When does it say there? Sorry, I have to go back to my notes. So yeah, just always keep your communication open with your teams. No, that's down here. We did rehearse this, so sorry guys.
Take two.
Yes, just be the inspiration. So like we said in the beginning, if you keep those communication lines clear and make it easy for your team to approach you, it makes things a whole lot easier throughout your journey and working up to helping them to reach their goals, especially with promoting, etc. Okay, then we'll go on to our next one. So value pour in. Value in, value out. Your team needs to see how you can back up what you tell them. Be the hardest working one in the room. Teach your team how you succeeded, not how you failed. Remember, leaders know the way, go the way, and show the way. Add value to your teams. True value. When this happens, they will add value to your team community. Watch. So basically, value important for us is, so when our teams, I'm going to talk about the process of when our team sign up under us. So I call it intense training. Again, this is developed over time. So now when anyone signs up under us, within the first 3 days, I schedule a coach call with them. Obviously, we know we have the shooting star that we have to hit in the 15 days to hit shooting star, and like time is of the essence. So I schedule a coach call, and I don't know if some people just sort of tell their teams just to read through it or skim through the consultant guide. I actually go through the consultant guide with my teamies, just because
saves us having to get 100 questions later on.
We don't get 100 questions, we get like 50 questions, but it's not breaking it down. So we believe in building a solid foundation. So when I say intense training for our teams, it means we basically go through the consulting guide with them step by step, and making sure that they understand how like the shooting style works, how the sensational start levels work, how to navigate the workstation, and how the workstation ties in with the PWS, creating a party, processing a party. All those first few steps, we go through it with them in their first. So the first 2 to 3 weeks is pretty intense for me, because they're always messaging me and stuff. And Again,
And
it's
I guess that's where we share our story, how we didn't go through that and how we didn't utilize all those opportunities that were there, but we just didn't use it.
yeah, which is a big help, which is why we push we push our teamies over the line to aim for shooting stars, sensational start levels, just because we didn't take the opportunity, and by the time we wanted to, it was too late. Our 70 days were up. So yeah, again, yeah, the value you pour into your teens is basically what sets them up. So again, I know a lot of people probably don't, if you do, amazing, we get you, we understand you, but yeah, for us, building that solid foundation makes us like, well, oh my gosh, I'm eating my words. Building the solid foundation sort of makes us feel like they will stick around a lot longer when they understand and know that you're there for them. Like 100, like again, it is pretty intense, but that's just how we've always worked. Well, we've built up to this, and we've learned that it's helped our teamies, which means that, like, you know, I mean,
if it's worked for others, then obviously it's going to work, you know, so just try and stick to that process that we have.
Yeah, so there's that saying where they say, you know, if something's working, don't change it. So again, it's something that we've worked up to, but now we're at a place where we know it's something that it is a lot of work, but to me, it's worth it. I mean, we look at our results and we're just in awe now.
So for us, it's just basically, you know, if we appreciate those people, they're obviously going to do it in return. You know,
it's value in, value out. So yeah, so you know, even with in regards to like value in, you know, they don't see your frontline, don't sort of see, but sometimes they might. My frontline probably see us when I'm up till like 3-4 in the morning, just, you know, and I don't have to do it, but it's something that I feel like I just have to feel my brain, like fill it. I'm like, I need to know more, I want to give more, because the more I know, the more I can give out to my frontline, and the more that they can pass on to theirs.
And always teach to be open to more learning, you know. With Sensi, I mean, we've learned, you never stop learning.
Yeah, there's just so much out there. What else is there to say, teacher? Oh, sort of lost my track of thought again.
What are you up to?
So basically, yeah, so value in, value out. Again, these are like the 3 important things to us in creating leaders and building leaders. Obviously it's the trust is a huge one. So I'm proud to say that my frontline and our directors in our frontline, we have a really solid friendship, relationship, business relationship. And when you have that trust, it makes it so much easier to work together. And like, yes,
that's
you have
where the ideas and everything start to flow in.
And you enjoy working, like you enjoy building leaders, and then, you know, and it's just a domino effect. And I love that, you know. And as they say, you know, like, leadership is not optional. You have to lead every day. It doesn't mean you have to go, you know, you can't have a break and, you know, have a rest, but always just be the hardest working person in your team. You know, I don't know if some leaders, you know, sort of just, you know, are happy to work for the bare minimum when it comes to PRB, but for ourselves, we always push hard. You know, I think when you set the bar of that, you know, hard work, your team follows. So again, like
even making incentives and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah,
just,
like,
you know, if you lead from the front, it's pretty much going to follow.
Yeah.
Through.
Like we've been on we've led our upline. So, you know, Pua and Jenny and Cindy and Elisa and Liali, and we've seen these guys, you know, make these trips, and they always said to us, you know, once you travel Sensi Star, you never want to travel any other way. And to be honest, that's probably my biggest why now, is to travel. I never want to have to pay for another holiday. Well, actually, we are paying for a holiday in September, but it's just, you know, like, you follow those who are successful and who are amazing leaders. And so
we're thankful to have these leaders.
We love our
surrounded
upline.
by them.
Always surround yourself with that positivity. And that's it.
This is
listen to this compared to the rest of cities other side.
You must serve.
And then we just wanted to finish on that quote. So, in order to lead, you must serve. So there's also a saying in Fasamoa, which is the same, which is in order to lead, you must serve. So relating to our business,
we never stop serving.
Yeah. When you're a leader, you never stop serving. Like, you're always giving, and you just have to know that it's worth it. And it, for us personally, it's been more than worth it. Like, oh, God is so good.
Yeah. We thank God for this opportunity, but in saying that, we work hard for it as well.
Yeah. But that's it, guys. Hopefully you guys could take something from that. We love Sensi. We are proud leaders of Team Mana Ainga. We wouldn't be here without many of most of you, and our upline as well.
And then for everyone that's in our front line who's trusted us to to lead them.
Yeah, cool. But that's it, guys. If you have any questions,
adios.
If you have any questions, feel free to throw them at us.
GPT was on.
Just leadership.
Just leaders.
Yeah, and you're not on mute, but that's okay. Thank you, Bubba and Ata. I think the quote of the night for me was, in order to lead, you must serve. Honestly, that's one to be written down, and I did write it down. And one to probably live by, not only by in Sensi, but in our personal lives as well. You guys are great examples of serving your team. You guys are always, and you can really tell that your team's a family, and it's more than just a business relationship. And it's something that I always admire from you guys. But I don't know if you had a look at the comments. I think they were more just comments. I don't think there was any questions. No, it's all just really good comments. So hopefully you've taken the time to read that. But we really appreciate you guys. And you guys are really great examples to all of us on how to build a really strong business. I don't know why, I was saying to Andrew, I don't know why she's so nervous. I mean, she's slaying it in her business. I mean, you guys are slaying it in your business. I don't even know. I'm like, where are the nerves coming from? Because we are all looking to you guys to learn. Just know that. And thank you so much for the training tonight. I've written down a few things as well that I'm excited to kind of, implement and start in my business. But this will be, the recording will be up in maybe like a month.
I appreciate that.
But as soon as Andrew can possibly do that, but I appreciate Bubba, and hopefully we can be friends again now that you've done the training. And I promise I won't ask you to do a training for a little while, but the rest of you, no, I'm just joking. If you guys have any topics that you guys would like to learn about from our leaders, we've got so many leaders now to choose from.
Or something that you'd like to train on.
Yeah.
Maybe you're amazing at something and want to tell us all how to do it.
Yes, you want to do the training. Like, you might want to
like volunteer or something.
Volunteer yourself instead of waiting for me to volunteer you. But we appreciate you guys, and we're excited to see what the rest of the month holds for everyone in the GBT. There's some exciting things happening all around. Seeing people getting paid at title, hitting PBs in their PRV. Just remember to make sure that your teamies are doing everything that they need for the incentive trip. Main thing is 1,000 PRV in before the end of the month. We've seen a lot of people lose points from the non-consistent the consistency in PRV points. We've seen a lot of people miss out on that 2,500 bonus by not getting the PRV that's required.
There's a good
5
post on
out
that
of
today
6
on the team
months.
page.
Yeah, there was. All right. See you guys. We appreciate you guys. And thank you so much to Bubba and Ata for your knowledge.
You guys need to settle down in that chat too, by the way.
What is it? Oh, Andrew needs to do a training with the men.
On what?
All right.
That'll be it.